Oh, I must have waved or something and started it. Hi guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Surprise, my camera started without my intent. So, how are you? This is like multiple days filming in a row for me. Which is rare. Like usually I film all in one day of the week, or at least like break it up. Like I'll do, I don't know, like 4 videos on Thursday and then go a few more days until my next set of days off on the weekend and then film some more. But if you haven't heard, I'm on vacation this week. So if I haven't like spread that out and rubbed that in enough, you know, for everybody, I'm on vacation this week. So I can film whenever I want. I can do what I want. I can do anything I want. I can stay up all night. I can stay up all day, as my case would be, because, you know, I normally stay up all night. I'm normally that person that goes to bed at 7 or 8 in the morning. So, I can do anything I want to. Anyway, sorry, being silly. Hi. Speaking of doing anything I want to, I have decided to catch up finally on my Music Theory 101 squares. Now, what is that, you ask? If you haven't been around for a while, because it's been a while since I lost myself with my squares. So the Music Theory 101 is a year-long challenge that is not hosted by me. I am just participating in it. I am a spectator in the challenge that is put out by Neva. Neva is from Manic Mama's Musings, and I will link her down below. She's linked in any of these reveal videos, these update videos that I do. And what she's doing is she is a ginormous fan of music, and she has had just tons of different like albums that have inspired her like throughout her life. So she decided to take those albums, mix them all up, draw them at random, and throw them out here for all of YouTube land to draw inspiration to make like a project and use the colors, or the album to, like I said, make one project and use the colors on, or to make a project for that week, or, you know, whatever your heart desires. And like Neva's making a blanket, and she's just adding a few colors, a few rows of color for each album, so that at the end of the year she's got this, you know, amazing like keepsake blanket I imagine she's keeping like for herself to commemorate her make along. But I don't, you know, who knows? I don't know what she's doing with it. That's Neva's business. She does what she wants. So I could not commit to like a project a week, or because she's doing per week. But what I had decided was that I could commit to a granny square per week, and for the most part that, you know, that had been working out. And then if you guys have been around the channel, you know that I went into this great rift, this great emotional rift, and I didn't. It wasn't just Neva's make along that I lost myself with. I lost myself in myself, right? I burritoed away. I didn't do videos. I barely did my own make alongs. I like kind of forced myself along at the end of the month to catch up with my own make alongs. Yeah, just I'm not going to rehash and revisit that, because that's not what this video is about. But it was all to say that I fell quite far behind. You know, a square a week shouldn't be hard. Like, they're just regular granny squares, right? Like, they're my own creational spin on them, but they're still, at the end of the day, just granny squares. Shouldn't have been hard, but they just fell to the wayside, or whatever the saying is. And I'm catching back up. I'm using my vacation to do that. But to catch up on, I came prepared. I said I was going to do notes next time, right? So I came prepared with what I've caught up on. To show off all of them would be another. I'm trying to keep my videos in at least like most of them in bite-sized pieces for you guys, like compared to my hour longness. I know I did just get a comment or two where you guys did say like you just like no matter what I'm kind of babbling on about, you know, you keep me on in the background, and I appreciate that, you guys. I do appreciate it. I mentioned in a video that I recorded yesterday, so I don't know which day's video it was that I have told you. It could have been the video that you've just seen yesterday, or it could have been the video from Monday. I don't remember which one it was, since I recorded all of them together. But I know I've recently found out that all of the YouTubers that are like, please make sure to like, you know, my video, that really helps my videos with the whole algorithm and everything with YouTube. So I do really appreciate you guys who take the time out to like and to comment, not only for that purpose, but I do like reading your comments. I know some of you guys watch on your TVs at home and you don't have a chance to do that as easily as those who don't. Now that I am the proud owner of a Roku TV, I understand that. But when you can and you do, I appreciate it. I love reading them even when I don't, when I'm socially awkward and I don't comment back or whatnot. I still really love reading them and really appreciate them, and I appreciate every single like that you bestow upon me. So just know that I do greatly appreciate that. I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but I do. The point of all of that was to say that I am trying to keep things. Some of my videos are long. Some I get into tangents, like this one's longer than I intended to because I've already gotten into a little bit of a tangent. Good thing I'm trying to keep it bite-sized, right? But some I am trying to keep on the shorter side, 10, 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. I'm aware that some of mine turn into hour-long videos. You know, those are the ones grab a snack, grab a drink, settle down, grab a project. Maybe you'll need to do that here. Who knows? But I've got weeks, I had weeks 13 through 20, and I don't have my whole list finished yet. But I do have weeks 13, 14, 15, and 16, because I did say on each episode I would show you 4, which would be a month's worth, right, of squares if she does one a week. So that's what I'm going to do today, is show you 4 squares. I do have the album covers. I was going to say titles. Of course I have the titles too, because they're written in my notes, because I'm a professional YouTuber. No, but I have like a picture of each album title. I said it again. Of each album cover to show you. So especially the first one, it's been so long since I've done the first one that I may or may not be holding it backwards or sideways. You'll have to forgive me on that one. You guys will be seeing it. I won't be seeing it until I edit it. But other than that mishap, the rest of them I've more recently caught up on. So I think the rest of them I should be good on. But let's jump into the squares, and I'll show you what I have so far. And I'll try to remember. Now I am trying to use up like scraps and things like that, but I'll try to remember what the yarn is as best as I can. Some of them scraps are just scraps, so some of them I may not remember, but I'll do my best for you guys. So we're going to start off where I left off, which is week 13, which for this make along, and again I will link everything, like I'll link Neva's channel down below so you can check her videos out. Week 13 was Billie Holiday, Lady Sings the Blues. So I will took me 9.5 minutes to get to this. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I'll put her album right here, and that is the album artwork. So again, it's possible I'm going to hold this 2 different ways, I guess, and it's possible I'll still get it wrong. But it's kind of like a pink fading into blue, like that or like that. Maybe I'll just hold it all 4 ways and where it kind of meets in the middle. I don't remember. I remember the pink fading into the blue, you guys, but I don't remember how it goes. One of these ways is correct. I think this is Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. Don't know the color name. I know that this is Hobby Lobby's Anti-Pilling Acrylic. Don't remember the name. And this is I Love This Red Heart. It's Red Heart. Red Heart with Love in Blue Hawaii. I do remember that. And so that is my first one. I'm just doing 7 round granny squares, but like I said, with a little bit of a creative twist, you know, here and there for the album cover art. So that was 13. And then week 14 is M&M. So her taste is everywhere, right? I have always thought that mine was pretty random and eclectic. And there are some, like we jump around a little bit with my taste, but Neva's is really all, which isn't a bad thing when I say this, but hers is really all over the place, as demonstrated. Anyway, M&M, Infinite. And here is the album cover, my take on it. Now I did not like this. I almost wanted to use this purple, but it was a little bit brighter purple than that. I know it wasn't really a pink in the middle. The actual color was kind of in between the two colors, but I just went with pink because it made me happier than the other one, I guess. Space was from dark to light. I wasn't gonna like hunt down any. I don't think I had anything with like white flecks in either or both of these colors. So I went with what I had. It's just a red heart black, and I think this was a big twist value in like navy blue or something like that. It's a navy blue color. I don't know if that's the color name, but yeah. Otherwise, it's just kind of started out your basic granny square and then just changed colors as I went. So there is week 14. Week 15 is kind of getting into a little bit more my taste, I guess, in music. It's Kiss Love Gun, which is right here. It's kind of an oldie, and you know I love my oldies here. And I know the color green that I picked also wasn't the exact match, and you might have to like give me a little bit in the creative making of this, because it was like 5 in the morning when I decided on what I was doing with this. But I was really focusing on the green tint of the pillars in this, and then of course the iconic colors of Kiss being black and white. So I just made my square black and white, and and I made the corners after the middle point to go with the pillars a green tint, which this is Red Heart Soft in the color Minty. And they're just, I believe these are just Red Heart White and Red Heart Black. Which, I mean, it looks pretty cool switching colors every row. And it wasn't very difficult switching back and forth with it made a cool effect. It would have looked cooler if I went all the way down maybe. But I don't know. I kind of dig it, and it gives a definite, you know what side is up and all that. It's a little odd, but that's what I did, and that's what I'm going with. And I had kind of thought about doing like the Kiss logo colors up here for the top of the album. And then I was like, you know what? The pillars are what stick out to me. The pillars are what's going to stick out on here. it's gonna be that. That's what we got. So that's that one. And then the last one for this this update is going to be another one it's closer to my genre here. It's Hailstorm by Hailstorm. I think that's, I mean, I'm not the biggest, like, Hailstorm's not like my biggest, oh my God, they're my favoriteest ever. I did see them in concert once. Funny story, real quick. I saw them, and the band that opened for them, I became friends with, not when I saw them with Hailstorm, but when I saw them later. Okay, you guys know that I'm friends with Fozzy. The band that opened with Hailstorm at the time opened with Fozzy later. And I ended up becoming friends with not necessarily the entire band, but the two brothers who first formed the band, and the lead singer and the drummer. And the lead singer is no longer with the band. They replaced him. He went and he's doing his own thing. His name's Aaron, and the drummer's name is Chris. He went and he's singing, doing his own thing as a solo artist. And the drummer who remained in the band does artwork. And I have, if you've seen my wall next to my desk, I have his artwork framed next to my working area desk out in the other room. One of his, it's a print, but it's one of his originals. So yeah, anyway, and I saw them first with Hailstorm. So I don't know. It's 4 a.m. and I felt the need to share. So there you go. Anyway, so the front, the artwork on this, is really, steampunky, and, the color, the gold and the silver really stick out, but then so does the, like, the hair on all of them. And, like, I don't remember offhand if all of the band members' hairs are the same color, but, like, her hair and at least one of the guys' hairs is like a dark brown. And then there's a lot of different, like, tans and browns in the overall tone of the album also. So I did this just for the color scheme, but I wanted to hit with the gold and the silver for the medals that were in, like, on their bodies and everything too. And then the hair that was there. And then there is this is the camel color. The main color of the square is called camel. It's Big Twist camel. The brown is also Big Twist, and it's, I think, just coffee or something like that. No, that would be the red heart. I think it's just chocolate or brown. Chocolate brown. And then the gold is just red heart gold, and the silver outside is red heart with love in the color pewter. It's the gray pewter, the one I have in, like, abundance. But there is the square that I have for the Hailstorm week 16. So that is all of my squares so far. Like I said, I am catching up with 17 through 20, and that'll be my next installment for this, and then I will be caught up. I think by the time this video comes out, as long as Neva's got it released by then, Neva will be coming out with week 21, so I will not officially still be caught up, but I'll at least be working on the next proper month. So I will be caught up as for what I should be working on. But yeah, so her channel will be linked down below. You guys should definitely check her out. And there's still, like, plenty of time left in the year, plenty of time to go back and, you know, jump in on it if you want to do, like, a project and just add in colors like for what she's got so far and that kind of thing if you wanted to join along with us. I know that Bella has also started a project with her. Obviously, Neva's doing it. I know more people are doing it. I think Rosanna from Crochet with Nana Rosanna is doing it. Is that her channel name? Did I get that right this time? I know other people are doing it. I just can't remember everybody, but if you go to Neva's channel, she shows off some of the projects, some of the squares and hats and things like that. And I believe she links everybody also who are like sending in their pictures and who are doing the make along and things. So yeah, that's how you can also look and see. I don't think there's a hashtag, because if there was, I'm pretty sure I'd be using it. If there is, I should use it. That makes sense. I should look into that. Well, anyway, go check out Neva's channel and then you will know. And I should check Neva's channel out again so I will know, apparently. But I hope that you liked looking at my squares, and I hope that you will check it out and join along. And otherwise, my dears, I will catch you guys in the next one. All right. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.